Standing 6'5", number 9, number 7, Six foot 9, number 13. Number 12, John Morant. Your Miami Heat head coaches, Erik Spoelstra. Your Miami
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Rollins is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Brent. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Ja Morant, he's out there with Beasley. And it's Larson in at the 3, the small forward. NBA basketball in the spotlight, and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also celebrated in our games today and tonight, Greg.
It's great to honor a man who spoke for equality and justice, and in a league that's given voice to many communities working towards that equality.
Kuzma against Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Here's Morant. Lock at 6. Adebayo with a screen on McCollum. It's good from long range.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
They set the pick. That's up a 3. The shot by Rollins, no good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Larson, defended by Prince.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
From Kyle Larson.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Portis is screen on Morant. Here's McCollum. Book it off the crossover.
Yeah, McCollum, he can find shots in the mid-range. That's part of his versatility.
Morant against McCollum. Pass to Larson. To the left wing. Morant outside. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Rollins. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now here's Morant. Last game we saw him score 32. Adebayo with a screen on Prince. And it's Ware in the corner. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Team foul. One way.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Pass to Prince. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, Ware. 11-point game his last outing. And here's Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Prince. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot.
Boy, that time the setup was perfect, and Prince had an easy shot from the mid-range there.
Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Good D by McCollum. Bucks trail by 7. Kuzma outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Plays it up off the glass.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Prince outside. And the 3 off target.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Beasley outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Beasley's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
McCollum, no good. For the Heat, their last game a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Adebayo kicks to Morant. Back to Adebayo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's a look at some numbers for Malik Beasley. Bucks trail by 12. Now here's McCollum. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. And it's Morant missing. McCollum passes to Kuzma. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
McCollum against Morant. Outside, Adebayo. To the left side wing. Here's Ware. Trains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Portis. Hasn't made one yet. Kuzma outside. Over Adebayo. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Morant with it. Now defended by McCollum. Beasley with a clean look. No good from outside. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to Detroit.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. Rollins the pass to Prince. Now here's McCollum. Guarded by Morant. Here's Kuzma. off target with his three. The Heat leading by 10. Morant drives in. Pass to Larson. Adebayo with a screen on Prince. Back to Morant. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Bucks trail by 12. Prince setting a pick for McCollum. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. McCollum's got 5 now.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Morant outside. Takes the three. Offensive rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Bucks. Rollins grabs the board. Kuzma passes to Rollins. It's good. Now just a 5-point Miami lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McCollum against Morant. Pass to Larson. Miami needs to get a shot off. Outside Prince. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break in Morant's got. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 7. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Murray's checked in for Miami. Alexander Walker comes in for Malik Beasley. Milwaukee also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Prince. And Smith subbed in for Rollins. It's stolen by Adebayo. Got a piece of it.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
McCollum up top, guarded by Morant. Kuzma kicks to Portis. Shot clock at 5. The three from McCollum. Rebound by Murray.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now Adebayo following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ware's got 10 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
McCollum finds Kuzma. Back to McCollum. For the three. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella, using it to get the call on that play.
And he can't get the first one.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Arenas passes to Turner. Now here is Smith. Outside for Arenas. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Right side Turner. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Morant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Well, Heat leading by 9. We've got Murray. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Alex Caruso. And there's Gordon. It's Najee in at center. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Murray. Still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot from the low post is good. And the Heat lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys, back over to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now here's Arenas. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Murray a screen on Smith. Here's Alexander Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ahead, goes up, and that one is hammered home.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Smith inside, defended by Caruso. The shot's good from Smith.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Smith. Murray for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Arenas passes to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Well, Heat leading by 12. Morant with it. He's got 6. Here's Larson. Back to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Turner with a screen from McCollum. Prince outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got 5 now.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Morant against McCollum. For 3, Murray. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trail by 11. Jackson kicks to Turner. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Stolen away, and it's the Bucks on the break. On the wing, Jackson. To the middle. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Pass to Larson. Back to Morant. Now Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. 6 points for him.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
From deep, Prince drills it from outside. Prince has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks.
And that's how Prince gets his offense. Most of his shot attempts come from behind the arc.
Morant takes it right to the defense.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Jackson a screen on Murray. Prince the pass to Jackson. Here's Turner and another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And Miami making a change here. Ware's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Gordon. Oh, good with the triple. Bucks trail by 7. Inside. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
You got to keep Kuzma in front of you, especially in transition. Once he gets behind you, it's done.
Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Morant outside. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Rollins. Kicks it out to Prince. Offline with his 3. And so Morant will bring it up for Miami. Gordon with a screen on McCollum. Pass to Larson. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
The defense collapses on Morant. Smartly, he's able to find that open three-point shooter.
It's Prince on the wing. McCollum kicks to Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant looking around. Gordon with the screen for Morant. Gordon trying to break loose, and that one's good. Morant's got 12.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Morant outside. McCollum against Beasley. Ware with it, working on Portis, and stolen by Kuzma. Portis in the post. He's defended by Ware. Nice shot by Portis.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Miles Turner.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Pass to Larson. 6 to shoot. Over Prince. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks trail by 10. Rollins the pass to McCollum. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
McCollum against Morant. Adebayo down low. A shake. And it's good on the way in. Adebayo's got 8.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Morant against McCollum. Morant outside. Morant downhill and finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane. Using that speed to his advantage.
Prince outside. McCollum outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we talk about McCollum's feel for situations, and there's an example as he's able to bail them out.
Pass to Beasley. Puts up a deep 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Bucks trail by 13. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. The 11-footer, that's good on the jump shot. Rollins got his second basket of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Larson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. The kick out to Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, They'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, the Atlanta Hawks come. To town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Pass to Rollins. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Portis a screen on Morant. And Portis throws it down.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Miami leading by 9. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Beasley for 3. Morant outside. Pass to Ware. Fires the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Ware's got 13.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
McCollum against Morant. Here's Rollins. Out to Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Morant for 3. And that concludes the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then just started to, just make some tough ones, which, sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Heat.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class I'd enroll. Heck, who wouldn't want to take part in that? And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Morant. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Taurean Prince. Then there's McCollum. And it's Rollins in at the two-guard spot. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Here's Adebayo. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And you can tell this team likes to put the ball in Adebayo's hands and really trust that he'll make the right play.
McCollum outside. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. McCollum's got 13.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Morant. They set the pick. To the inside. Pass to Larson. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 12. Ripped away. Fast break. Here we go. Beasley for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And the Heat making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Now here's McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Here's Larson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Larson's got 5 now.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Kuzma outside. McCollum outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Misses the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Bucks trail by 18. McCollum outside. From outside the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Timeout called the Bucks. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Fifth best, the Bucks.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma outside from past the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Prince has got 10 points.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Out to Kuzma. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 17 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
To the paint, there's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on him, throwing it down with force.
Here's Morant. The shot's good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Rollins the pass to McCollum. Portis a screen on Morant. Deflects the pass. McCollum against Adebayo. Pass to Larson. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 20. Prince in the corner. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. He'd have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Kevin.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Beasley with the bounce pass. Adebayo down low. He's against Kuzma. Stolen by Prince. The shot by Rollins no good. Miami leading by 17. Here's Larson. 5 points in the game. Driving to the basket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot by Rollins, no good. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Beasley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Heat making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Smith checked in for Milwaukee. The Heat leading by 16. And here's Adebayo. 15 points in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Miami. Season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, the Bucks just a few spots below there.
Well, right now for Milwaukee, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Double team on Adebayo. Pocket 6. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Prince, the pass to Rollins. In the corner, Smith with it. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 7 points.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Smith. Pass to Larson. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. From 10 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Adebayo's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks trail by 15. Now Smith. He's got 7. Portis sets the pick for Smith. Jacks up a 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Smith. And too long on the shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Here's Beasley. And it's Ware in the corner. Rollins the pass to Smith. And it's Miami with the rebound. Larson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Has to Ware. Here's Larson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Rollins. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks down the jumper. Rollins got 6.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Larson. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Heat lead by 20.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
A different look for Milwaukee. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jackson comes in for Taurean Prince. And McCollum subbed in for Rollins. Now here's Morant. Gordon with a screen on McCollum. Outside Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Turner against Murray. Here's Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. We've got Nickeil Alexander, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
the previous play is under review.
It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews, so
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
People have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jackson looking it over. And here is Capella. Smith for three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. It's stolen by Capella. Smith outside. Pass to Capella. Now here is Smith. Back to Turner. Capella inside. Defended by Alexander Walker.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
McCollum against Morant. Now Alexander Walker. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Capella. It's rebounded by Najee. The Heat leading by 22. Now here's Gordon. Murray outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Capella. McCollum outside. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Morant with it. Murray outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Morant with the screen on Smith. Alexander Walker. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
McCollum outside. Lets it go. Not going to go that time. Morant with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Alexander Walker. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Khalil Wares checked in for Najee. Bam Adebayo comes in for Gordon, and it's Beasley in for Murray. Portis the screen. McCollum against Morant. McCollum kicks to Kuzma, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat making a switch here. Larson's checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Beasley outside. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rollins. Portis finds Prince. 5 to shoot. Here's McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got 23.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Morant against McCollum. And here's Morant. Beasley outside. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
It's Morant with the drive. And here's Adebayo outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Rollins against Beasley. A 3 from McCollum, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Now Morant. Pass to Ware. Shoots the 3. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now here's Morant. A 3-ball. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Portis is screen on Beasley. And Portis throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma passes to McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Morant with it. Beasley outside. Beasley with the screen on McCollum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. McCollum finds Prince. That three off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Adebayo with the screen on Rollins. For three, Beasley hits the three-point bomb. Beasley's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock them down from behind the arc.
Bucks foul. C.J. McCollum.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Kuzma against Adebayo. Kuzma kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now it's time for a presentation of the player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Tell you what, he was terrific at executing down low tonight. Got whatever he wanted when he got the ball. No attention was paid to the defense in their efforts. He was in his own productive, dominant world.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Great, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
McCollum against Morant. Here's Larson. Drives to the hoop. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
McCollum dishes to Prince. Pass to Rollins. McCollum outside. The 3. Beasley with the rebound. The Heat leading by 20. Here's Morant. The kick out to Adebayo. Nifty move. The shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort. For Milwaukee, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And here's Prince outside. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Double team on Adebayo. Beasley against Rollins. Pass to Larson. Shoots over Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Beasley finds Ware. Out to Morant. From downtown. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they really took control of the first two games in this series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just one left here to go against Milwaukee.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And it's the Heat with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Alexander Walker. Caruso, a screen on McCollum. Here's the teardrop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. And so, McCollum will bring it up for the Bucks.
Heat foul. Alex Caruso. First personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for Milwaukee.
The first one falls.
2.
Second free throw, no good. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Murray looking around. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long, everyone.